up? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another vlog. I'm gonna take you guys through the weekend with me, a nice fall cozy weekend at home in Charlotte. If you are new here, hi, I'm Krista. I am 27. I live in Charlotte, North Carolina, newly married. My channel really is just a lifestyle channel. It's getting through our 20s. We talk about a little bit of everything, health and fitness and cooking and finances and just literally everything that goes through my brain comes out my mouth and I tell to you guys. So if you like content like that, make sure you subscribe and stick around. I had a surgery last week and I had two friends specifically cook me homemade meals and bring them over. So I wanted to make them a little something. I'm about to go head out and deliver it, do some bread deliveries. I am so happy with how this turned out. I did a double batch. So usually that would make 2 loaves. But what I did is instead of dividing it into 2 loaves, I divided it into 4. So I have 4 mini loaves and they're so cute. I did one just a plain loaf and then I did the other one a cinnamon raisin so they could have a little bit of variety. So I'm gonna bring them 2 mini loaves, and I have some apple butter that we made a little bit ago now that we're still trying to get through. I made so much of it. It's so delicious. So I just packed up a little bit of that. These mini loaves are the move though. I'm so glad I even thought to do this. It's the perfect size because honestly, a whole loaf of sourdough is huge and usually we can't even get through a whole one. I feel like the minis are the perfect size for gifting, perfect size to have. I actually think the size of the slices is better too for like a sandwich. It's perfect for when you're doing the flavored loaves that you're not sure how they're gonna turn out because you just get the perfect size for a sample. So I've got these cute bags. I had some stickers, but I cannot find them. I don't know where those went. How cute is that? I'm gonna hop in the car in about an hour and do a bread delivery for my friends. There is a major chill in the air. It's like 60 degrees out. It actually feels like fall today. Slept in a little bit, got up. We are at the regional farmers market going to walk around. Last time I was here, it was summer, so they had all the summer things. So I'm excited to see what they have out for fall. I know they have a ton of pumpkins. We're just gonna walk around, take a look at everything, grab a coffee, and see if anything grabs our attention. We don't really need anything. I just went to the grocery store on Thursday, but maybe there will be something that will catch our eye. Okay, first stop, had to get a coffee. This is a draft banana bread latte. It's actually incredibly good. No, like this is amazing. This is a 10 out of 10. You can find them on Instagram and then they put their location. They are at the regional farmers market, I believe every weekend, but you can find their exact location on Instagram because we had to walk around a while to find it, but I'm obsessed with this. There was a place in Tampa that did draft lattes that we loved called Gingerbeard that we would go to all the time. So I was excited to find a draft latte somewhere else. And the banana bread flavor, incredible. It is a little bit chillier out here than I was expecting. Like I could probably have a jacket over top of this. They're just brewing up a black coffee now. They had to brew a fresh batch. So we're waiting for that. And then we're gonna go walk around. I've already seen some pumpkins, some corn, lots of good fall vibes over here. Prime Day has already passed by the time you guys are seeing this video, but I highly suggest using Prime Day to restock on your products because you can get some really good deals on a lot of different beauty products. So I thought I could just show you what I got. Maybe keep in mind if you want to try any of these things out and don't want to pay full price for them. First up, I restocked on the Bondi Boost conditioner. I still have the shampoo, but I didn't have any conditioner. I've just been using a hair mask every single time I wash my hair, but I think I want to start using a regular conditioner and a hair mask. So like cycling them on and off rather than just using a hair mask. My hair is very fine and thin. Sometimes using the hair mask I think can weigh my hair down. So I just wanna start using it a little bit less and cycling on and off. This is like my go-to shampoo conditioner combo because it's for hair growth and I really do think it works. This conditioner is listed as $21 on Amazon regularly and I got it for $18. So I got $3 off. On the same category, I restocked on the Mielle Rosemary Scalp and Hair Strengthening Oil. oil. I put this in my hair before I wash my hair, kind of let it sit on my scalp as like a treatment. I repurchased this numerous times. I think I got like $2 off on Prime Day. 2 more hair products. I ran out of leave-in conditioner. That's what I always like to put in my hair once I get out of the shower. And my old hairdresser used to use this one, and I've just heard really, really good things about it. So I picked this up. I got it for $28 and it's regularly $40. So I got such a good deal on this. That's actually insane. Excited to try it. I have used it before since my hairdresser uses it and I remember I liked it. So excited to have this. And last thing, I got this Living Proof texturizing spray, regularly $36 and I got it for $25. Another incredible deal. Again, my hair is thin and fine and flat. I have like no volume. So I'm excited to try this for when I blow out and curl my hair. I think my hair could really use some texture and some grit to it. And I've heard good things about this. So we'll have to do like a blowout or something and try all these new products out. I linked this on my Instagram story because I linked everything I bought for Prime Day on my Instagram story. If you don't follow me over there, it's a little bit more real time than the vlogs. And I just thought this was so funny. Mace. Linked on my Instagram story. These are smaller than I thought, but this is regularly $15 and I got for $12. I just like to keep one in my purse. Honestly, I live in the city. I go on long walks, like to have one with me. And I had one, but TSA took it naturally. I should not have brought it through security. I didn't mean to, I forgot. Picked up 2 of these. I'll keep one in my purse, one just somewhere around the apartment. I can grab it to go on long walks and stuff. Safety first. Someone actually asked me the other day in my comments if I felt Charlotte was safe. And I honestly do. I generally do. I think all cities have areas that you should be more aware of or maybe avoid, but I have lived in Charlotte collectively like 4 years and I've never really felt unsafe. So be aware of your surroundings, keep your head on a swivel. I'm definitely a paranoid person, but I'm just naturally like that. Yeah, I think Charlotte is safe, but you can never be too careful. Last thing, I've been eyeing these forever, regularly $65. I got them for $48. Bala bangles. I got the 2-pound ones. I am already thinking about my like winter lock-in, you know? Me and Will have been talking about it. We're gonna like really lock in and get on our fitness grind this winter. So these will be perfect for my walks. I'm gonna be doing morning walks every day. Throw these on, they're wrist weights, or you can wear them on your ankles. Like so, you can do some little Pilates arms. I might even do a little Pilates arm workout with these today because I'm not quite ready to do like squats and lower body, but I could definitely do some arm workouts. So maybe we'll do that a little bit later today. That's everything I picked up on Prime Day. They have Prime Day multiple times a year now. So I really try between Prime Day and the Sephora sale every year, I try to like stock up on all my products during those times just to save a little bit of money. We're getting in some exercise. We're headed to the park and we're gonna do a nice walk through the park, just getting outside and enjoying this crispy weather. It's putting me in such a good mood, honestly, and it's like motivating me. It finally feels like the new season is here. I'm just so ready for it. I've got on a sweater now and a jacket because it's that chilly that I need both. We're picking up Farzona and we're gonna do a nice long walk. We've got Franklin and we're going to Freedom Park. It is so pretty. It is the perfect day for some soup. So I'm gonna be prepping up some soup to have for dinner. I've never made this one before. I'm making lasagna soup in the crock pot. It should take, it said, about 3 hours. We're gonna get started. The hardest part is chopping up the onion. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that out of the way. And then we just have to cook up the meat. And then after that, you literally just combine everything in the crock pot. Pretty easy. I've never even had lasagna soup. I've never made it, I've never had it, but it sounds good. So I think it was Martha Stewart who coined the scraps bowl, having like the bowl on your counter for all of your scraps. I just use a paper towel because it's really easy to just kind of fold it up and throw the whole thing away. But I always have a paper towel right here where I can throw the scraps. And if you don't know the onion dicing trick, you can literally just cut lines all through the onion. Don't go all the way to the top, so you're not actually cutting all the way through. You just cut one more time, like that. Again, not all the way through. And then this will be perfectly diced when you go to chop it. Next up, I'm gonna do a ton of garlic. Garlic is definitely one of my least favorite things to deal with just because it's so sticky. I feel like soup is such a comfort meal, especially in the winter, and I love soup. It's probably one of my favorite foods. So I've been thinking this winter of all the different ways I can beat seasonal depression, and I think trying new soups that I've never made before or maybe never even eaten would be a fun little series and little thing to do. So we're gonna have lots of soup this winter. This is our first one. Never had it, never made it. Let me know if you have any favorite soups that I need to try. I thought I was recording, but I was not. While the beef is cooking up, I went ahead and added everything else into the crock pot. So I did 6 cups of beef broth. I will have the recipe linked down below. I did a whole can of marinara sauce, a whole can of tomatoes, and a can of tomato paste. Now I'm gonna break up the lasagna noodles. I have 8 of them, and you just wanna break them up into like 1-inch pieces. We're doing some Italian seasoning, and it calls for red pepper flakes. I don't like a lot, so I'm just gonna do a little bit. Last thing going in, we've got our cooked beef and onions. Oh my God. I am gonna cook it on high for 2 hours, and it'll be ready right before 6 o'clock, so that will be perfect. And do not be like me. I don't know why I own anything light colored at all, because I just ruin everything that I own. You guys know I love a taste test. We're gonna try some cookies. These are La Bonne Bonnerie Bakery. It's a micro bakery in Charlotte. I always see it everywhere. They do pop-ups at different markets. So today they were at the farmer's market. If there's ever any like small business market, they're always at Front Porch Sundays. The few times I've seen them at markets, they've always been sold out. So I was excited when I saw them today at the farmer's market, and they had a full stock. They are popular for their cookies. I don't even know if you can see, but they are incredibly beautiful, and I can only imagine, I'm sure they're delicious. We're gonna do a taste test. We got 4 cookies. I kind of want to get this one out of the way because this one kind of freaks me out. This is the Madame Lisa. It's a strawberry cookie with white chocolate chunks topped with creamy goat cheese, cream cheese frosting, and a strawberry reduction. I feel like it'll be good. It's a pretty creative flavor. Here's the inside. I love goat cheese. So to me, this is like actually amazing. Take that bite right there. It's so good, right? It's like shocking.
Oh, wow.
Next up is the Royal Dubai. So I believe it's a chocolate chip cookie, but it has that like Dubai chocolate filling, which is the pistachio. Oh my gosh. I actually cannot believe that is stuffed like that. Holy cow. Okay, here we go. I'm actually shook at these cookies. I mean, I think I'm gonna give that like a 9 out of 10. The cookie itself is just a little bit drier than the other one I had. That's probably because it doesn't have like the icing and stuff, but it is delicious. Next up, a little more simple. This is the pan de muerto, brown butter, orange zest with a sugar coating, inspired by traditional Mexican pan de muerto. I'm sorry if I butchered that name. Right off the bat, it's like falling apart in my hands. It's very moist, I can tell. Just looks like a normal cookie. I mean, it's like melting in my hands. I think it might be underbaked. I can't tell if it's underbaked or if it's just that soft. I mean, either way, I love it. When I bake cookies, I purposely underbake them, so fine by me. Besides that though, it's pretty simple. Reminds me maybe of like a snickerdoodle. 8 out of 10. Last but not least, we have the pumpkin s'mores cookie. So I think this is just a chocolate chip pumpkin cookie, and then it's topped with the marshmallow and more chocolate. I think I'm gonna go right in on that marshmallow. 8 out of 10. It's really good. The pumpkin is super subtle. Like I almost don't taste pumpkin at all. Just tastes like a chocolatey s'mores cookie. With that being said, these are by far the best cookies I've ever had in Charlotte though. I'm actually so surprised. The one that I was like afraid of and thought would not be good at all is my favorite. The goat cheese one, then probably the Dubai chocolate, then this one that I think is a little undercooked, then the pumpkin s'mores.
leaves are turning brown. Red and yellow, soon they'll be falling down.
Happy Sunday. I have had such a good day so far. Just threw my sheets in the dryer. I went on a nice long walk this morning. It started raining on us a little bit, but then it stopped. So we probably got in like a good 30-minute walk. And then I just did some Pilates arms, which I guess technically would be my first workout since surgery, and it felt good. I feel really good. So I'm excited for the week ahead because I'm gonna start getting back into a workout routine. I'm feeling really good. It's been a good Sunday. I am going to wash my hair later today, so I wanna go ahead and put some oils in it now so that it can at least sit for a few hours before I wash it. Oh God, I'm out of breath. 1 second. So going in with my Miel rosemary oil, I'm gonna coat my scalp with this stuff. And then I will massage my scalp for a little bit with this scalp massager. And then I do use minoxidil. I don't use it how you're supposed to use it. You're supposed to put this in your hair twice a day, every day in like the thin spots. This is like a pretty strong hair regrowth treatment. I like to use it in the areas I have thinner hair, which is like around my hairline. I don't use it like you're supposed to. You're supposed to put it in multiple times a day. I only put it in before I wash my hair, which is like twice a week. I don't know if it's even doing anything, but I don't like putting it in my hair twice a day because it does make my hair feel really gross and gritty. So for that reason, I'm not really able to use it like they say you should. But I feel like using it some is better than not using it at all, right? So starting with the rosemary, I really coat my scalp with this. Thought we could discuss Life of a Showgirl. It takes me a while to form an opinion on an album. Like I would say at least a week or two of listening to it consistently before I can form an opinion. I do not understand the people who listen to it and within the first day of it being out, they're like, this album sucks. I feel like that literally happens with every single one of her albums. I am guilty of it. Like when I first listened to the album, I was like, ooh, but you know, I kept my mouth shut because I think it takes time to really listen to an album and understand it. Is it my favorite album she's ever released? No, but I do like the album. I think it's fun. Like I just did my Pilates arms blasting it. I'm honestly really enjoying it. It's great for like where I'm at in my life right now. It's just like a more fun kind of upbeat album. It's not that serious. I love it for what it is. Literally the same thing with her last album, Tortured Poets. The first time I listened to it, I was like, don't like. But then, you know, after like a week of listening to it consistently, I love that album. It's probably like one of my top 3 albums now. So yeah, I think people just really jump the gun and jump on the bandwagon of like the hate train. My top 3 songs, I think I'm gonna go, I love Actually Romantic. I think it's so fun. Actually Romantic, I like Father Figure, and The Fate of Ophelia. I think those are gonna be my top 3 on the album. I'm not gonna lie, I like Canceled too. I like the beat to that one. I think it's kind of funny. Going in with the minoxidil. I'm a little bit more careful with this one because it is super potent, so I only put it on the places I want it. My friend's about to come over, my roommate from college. She is in town and she's coming over with her baby. I'm just gonna hang out with them for the afternoon. I do have 2 separate hairbrushes. One of them is for when my hair has all these oils in it, and then the other one is for when my hair is clean. My friend will be here in about an hour. I think I'm gonna try to do just a really quick apartment clean, vacuum, wipe down the counters, blah, blah, blah. And then she'll be here and it'll be time to hang out for a few hours.
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars. Maybe the birds will sing about your heart. Maybe the trees will whisper the word. Maybe the sun will spread your joy to the ones who lost their hope.
together I feel just when my hair is clean. Like I feel like a whole new person every single time I wash, and especially if I blow out my hair. We are working on dinner, had a great afternoon chilling around the house, cleaning, hung out with a friend she was here for like maybe 2 hours, did some reading. I'm about 90% done with my book. So I'm hoping to finish it tonight, and then maybe I can talk to you guys about it. For dinner, we're doing a honey mustard glazed chicken with broccoli and some mashed potatoes, or I guess they're smashed potatoes. I boiled them and then I smashed them, and now they're gonna cook in the oven and get nice and crispy. I love making potatoes this way. And now I'm just making my honey mustard glaze. Will is out grilling the chicken, so I'll just kind of glaze them with this when he gets back inside. Super easy glaze. It's just mustard. I use Dijon, some soy sauce, and of course your honey. I'm also gonna throw in some garlic powder and a little bit of onion powder. And this will be super easy to just dust over the top of the chicken. I love to read a good self-help book every once in a while because I feel like they all have one thing in common. They always remind me what's important. In one way or another, they always kind of bring me back to my roots and what matters to me and what's really important. I might not always love the way the author writes or the way they go about conveying their messages, but they usually allow my brain to get back to what really matters. That's very much how I feel about this book. I don't love some of the analogies he made and some of the things that he said, but I do love a lot of the points that he made in this book. So I'm gonna go through a few of the points that I really liked and stuck with me. I really love the idea that happiness is not a destination. Life is a work in progress, and happiness should always be a work in progress. And as long as you have a goal that you're working towards, you are blessed and you are lucky to have something to be able to be working towards. We're never gonna be like, all right, I have the house, now I'm happy. That's just not the nature of human being. Life is the journey. Happiness is the journey. So we are so lucky to have goals and motivations and things that we're working towards. That is the beauty of life. I feel like we always are working towards something, but not doing it in a happy way, doing it in a desperate way or in a sad way because we feel like we don't have enough. But at the end of the day, if you have something that you are striving for, you have enough, and that progress should be your happiness. That was a good reminder for me. That's something I don't think about a lot because I am someone who's always like, all right, now to the next thing, now to the next thing. And I don't really realize that the journey is the beauty of life. He says, true happiness occurs only when you find the problems you enjoy having and enjoy solving. Another good one, people deny and blame others for their problems for the simple reason that it's easy. Solving problems is hard. That's a big one for me. I see that a lot. I think a lot of people are the victim, and sometimes you just need to take control and take responsibility. I think that's so important. Another thing, a fixation on being happy inevitably amounts to a never-ending pursuit of something else. Once you have the house, you want a bigger house, another kid, another pay raise. You have to be in love with the fight and the journey, not just the victory. Another point he made that really stuck with me because I had never considered this before. He says, commitment gives you freedom because you're no longer distracted by unimportant and frivolous things. Whether it's committing to the city you're going to live in, whether it's committing to a relationship, commitment allows you to focus on highly important goals and achieve a greater degree of success in those things. Breadth of experience is necessary and desirable, especially when we're young, because you have to go out and discover and explore what you really want to invest yourself in, but you have to stay committed to something and go deep to dig it up. That's true for your relationship, your career, lifestyle, everything. Commitment allows you to focus intently on a few highly important goals and achieve a greater degree of success than you otherwise would. I thought that was a great point about commitment. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff highlighted in this book. Honestly, I think he made a lot of good points. I'm not going to sit here and read the whole book to you, but I would suggest it. It's on Kindle Unlimited. It was a pretty quick read. So if you're looking for just a little bit of a pick-me-up kind of self-help, I feel like you could get through it pretty quickly. And it's a good book to, again, just remind you what's really important. Dinner's here. Let's make our plate. I I think I'm gonna go ahead and end off this vlog here. We are finishing up the episodes that are out so far for Love is Blind Denver. Just gonna hang out and probably go to bed pretty early, get ready for our new work week. I'm feeling excited about this week because I really feel like I'm gonna get back into my routine, get into a grind, and I'm excited for it. This was the perfect, relaxing, cozy October weekend to prepare ourselves to kind of get back to it. So hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you enjoyed spending the weekend with me, and I will see you so very soon in my next video. Bye guys.